invited from different states of our country, wearing their ethnic attires, highlighting again and again, declaring who we are, where we come from, and how proud we are of our origins. Col Shailendra, what I want to ask you is that, as the Prime Minister said, and he highlighted how every sector of the country is important to take India ahead and fulfill its dreams, he also in the same breath spoke about the politics of appeasement, which is somewhere acting as a termite to the very foundation and the roots of this big dream, this big global dream that we have for our country. What do you have to talk about that? And how would you also highlight that all these achievements, which is so aspiring, how it turns out to be in contrast with something such local domestic politics?
If you can allow me, Shravan had used a particular word at a time that we were always under rule of somebody or the other. The biggest change which has come in last maybe 10 years, maybe whatever up and down of that, is the basic change is this 140 people, 140 crore people will never let it happen. You take my word on it, because they are on that kind of spirit. The way we are talking about today Srinagar, or for that matter J&K, the same is the spirit in the whole country. When we are talking about the youth, who's the youth? You are the youth. I am not so youth, but I am the youth. Shravan is also a youth. This 140 crore people are the youth. We will not let down our country. I think this is the biggest change which has come. Everybody is associating himself or herself with the country first. Every day we have hundreds and thousands of examples where people are showing that confidence that ab kuch bhi ho jaye, we will do something for our country. वो कर पाएगा या नहीं कर पाएगा is the second stage, but that jasba is very, very important. People are talking about 370 criticizing. Who is criticizing? I want to know. Abdullahs, Muftis, that's it? That's it? Are these two people representing J&K? They could not secure a seat in parliament, and we call them, trying to be opposing that? What for? If the Srinagar is not opposing, J&K is not opposing, I don't think you two are the representative of that particular state. You were talking about appeasement. I'm absolutely 100% for the appeasement. Go for good employment. It is appeasing me, appeasing the youth. But you want to give that 1 rupee, 2 rupee, you want to make me a bhikari? Why? Why this financial? Always, every time. You want to do something for the good of people, for the, not so rich people. Or we do something as a blanket. Give them that blanket. They will all come under it. But make sure that they all are able to stand proud that I have earned it. I wear these medals for what? Because I earned every medal. There is a story behind it. There is a difficult life behind it. Nobody has gifted it to me. I feel proud about it. I think the good change which has come in this government is that yes, people have started having pride in themselves, much more pride in their country, which is actually phenomenal. Congratulations, government. Well, I am forced to say congratulations, Prime Minister. There is a doubt, because who heads the government gets the credit. Prime Minister said it so well during Balakot. If anything would have gone wrong, whom would you would have put behind bar? You would have put the Prime Minister at trial. Okay, no, you sent it. Now, if it is successful, you want to question it. What for? And I am saying, even today I am saying, what he said in from Red Fort, let us associate ourselves and find merits in it. Leave one day behind all politics. You have 364 days to do politics. This is not the day. Don't steal my day and the thunder of my day of Independence Day. Let us all be together. I think opposition can do everything in that parliament in front of which I am standing. Please go ahead. You have the right. Crib. You fight. You boycott. You do everything. But please do it inside that. Not outside. Outside you are conveying a wrong way. Learn from Israel. Irrespective who forms a government. They do what? They say no. When it comes to Israel, there is nothing called as opposition. We are all one. I think that is where opposition is also now going to graduate sometime or the other, because people are not going to like it if you only are there to criticize. Be a good critic. But there is no only criticism. Manipur. Oh, I also know Manipur is a problem. But that doesn't mean that the life comes to an end for the country. And by criticizing abroad, what are you doing? Are you achieving peace in Manipur? Yes, you fight it out in the parliament with the government that no, we want something to be done. But I want that something to be defined. You are not defining it. What is that something to be done? So I feel 140 crore people, they know everything. Whether it is appeasement or it is standing with a erect head and chest out that yes, what I'm doing is good or not, this government is doing good or bad. If this government is doing bad, take my word, I'll be the first critic to say they will not get elected. But since they have done well,